This binder cost $80, and it doesn't have a single real card inside. Not one pack opened. But this is the start of something big. We're chasing what's called a master set. Every single card you can pull from Pokémon 151, and we're going to get them all from packs. But today, we create the ultimate binder. First, we need to print out the placeholder cards. These will show us what's ahead and what's still missing. The name is Max Storybound, and I am on a journey to collect every single card in the Pokémon 151 set. It's got all the original 151 Pokémon in Pokédex order, just like the catalog device from the games and anime, plus 14 trainer and item cards. It's everything from Bulbasaur to Mew, classic Kanto, reimagined for today. Of course, there are also the secret rares, but I am getting ahead of myself. Next, we have to cut out all of the cards. Every single one. Every great journey begins long before the first step. It begins in preparation, in passion, and friendship. Building this binder is going to keep us focused, and I can't wait to open hundreds of packs. But I don't and can't do it alone. To help us with the organization, as well as all the YouTube strategy, is my best friend, Frank.
Hey everyone, I can't wait for us to get started. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join Max on this journey. There is a long road ahead with 360 cards to collect. We want to make sure we cut them all out, so first, let's take a look at the core cards in the set. They're broken down into 4 rarities, 66 commons, 62 uncommons, 25 rares, and 12 double rares.
There are lots of ways to collect these cards, but the way we're going to do it is by opening packs and finding them one card at a time.
Yes, every 151 pack includes 10 cards, 4 commons, 3 uncommons, and 3 holo cards. Early on, we'll be watching closely for all the new commons and uncommons, but we're also going to see a lot of duplicates. Luckily, every pack guarantees at least 1 rare holo card, or something even better. And if we're lucky, we'll pull a double rare, with odds of about 1 in every 8 packs. But the cards we get in slot 8 and slot 9 are really important. But before we talk about those, we have to go back to the printer.
These next types of cards are similar, but with one very big difference. They're called Wait, why did it stop? And why does it look like that? Very low on ink. We are going to have to buy a new cartridge. We need to print these cards.
This is definitely going to hurt our budget. But on the bright side, you're going to get to do your first pack opening.
I didn't imagine I'd be opening a pack today. Ha! I guess it's good practice for when we get to the real one. And we have a HP 63XL black ink cartridge. Woo! Okay, let's get this in here and get back to printing.
Seems like it's working again. Like Max was saying, these cards are called reverse holos. Instead of a holo pattern on the artwork, these feature a holo pattern on the rest of the card.
Here are a few examples. I think these look really good and will add another layer to our collecting journey. All right, back to cutting.
There are a lot to cut out. The reverse holos are duplicates of the core set, so that gives us 66 reverse holo commons, 62 reverse holo uncommons, and 25 reverse holo rares. There are no reverse holos for the double rares, which puts us at another 153 cards. You'll find them in the 8th and 9th card slot. They're a lot more rare than commons or uncommons, since there are only 2 per pack.
Yes! Now we get to move past the core set, on to the secret rares. Time to fire up the printer again.
Not so fast. You still have to finish cutting out the reverse holos. And we need to talk about the budget. We pulled together $500 total.
500? That's a lot. How many packs does that get us?
It feels like a lot, but this project's huge. Pulling every single card from sealed packs is expensive, and that's not even counting hidden costs, like printer ink.
Wait, how much was the ink?
It was $50 for the box.
$50? That's almost what I paid for that 151 ETB, 60 bucks, and that had 9 packs.
You spent $60? Max, you've got to tell me about those things. We need to track everything if we want to make this budget last.
You're right. Sorry. I'll do better. Okay, that is the last page. Back to the printer. Finally, the last group, the secret rares. These are the hardest cards to find in the set. The ones we'll be chasing all the way to the end. This is where all our prep work really shines. These placeholders are going to help us stay excited until we finally pull them for real.
These are the rarest cards in the set, and they're much harder to come by. The first rarity in this group are the illustration rares. These show up in card slot 9. There are 16 in the set, and you'll know them by their full card artwork. They should appear in about 1 out of every 12 packs. Next up are the ultra rares. They appear in card slot 10, and there are 16 of them in total. On average, we'll pull 1 in every 16 packs. Also, in card slot 9, we have the special illustration rares. There are only 7 of these in the entire set. They take the full art style to the next level. These are much harder to find. They show up in just 1 out of every 32 packs. And finally, we have the hyper rares, again in slot 9. There are only 3, Mew, Switch, and Psychic Energy. These are the rarest of them all, showing up in just 1 out of every 51 packs.
I can't wait to pull these cards. Sounds like I'll need to pay extra attention to that 9th slot. That's where the illustration, special illustration, and hyper rares all hide. They all look amazing. I seriously can't wait to find them. Okay, all the cards are cut. Let's get them into the binder.
Max, I completely agree. But just out of curiosity, how much did that binder cost?
Oops. Okay, but this doesn't count as messing up again. I bought it before you told me to start reporting everything. It was $30, so I guess it cost us $80 to make the ultimate binder. You can organize your binder a bunch of different ways, but here's how we're doing it. Set order, with the reverse holos placed right next to their regular versions. Some people like putting the reverses at the end, or in the same slot as the regular card. It's really up to you. But for us, the whole point of this binder is to clearly see exactly what we still need. And luckily, this binder has 360 slots, the exact number we need to fit every single card in the set.
Hold up,
straight
Max.
from packs.
There is one more thing we need to share. I hesitated to tell you about it because it is rarer than even some of the legendary Pokémon. There's something collectors call a Demigod pack. It's when a single pack contains the entire evolution line of one of the starter Pokémon. And not just the regular versions, but the illustration rares and special illustration rare. So you could pull Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur in the same pack. Or Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard. Or Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise. Again, it's extremely rare. There are no guarantees. Even opening hundreds of packs, we probably won't see one.
But the fact that it can happen, that's part of the magic. And one day, it just might. Imagine how cool that would be. This is going to be an amazing journey. So, how are we actually going to do it? One massive pack opening video? Not this time. So instead, this is going to be a daily series. 1 pack at a time, 1 card at a time. And if you want to hear our 5 rules that make this journey real, and to meet our friend Iris as well, watch this video right here.